To the WBC arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, El Nino de Oro. He's 5 foot 8 inches tall with a reach of 68.9. And facing him in this bout, it's the Jackal himself, Carl Frampton. 5 foot 5 inches tall with a reach of 62 inches.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
El Nino de Oro. It's Jorge Linares, one of the greatest fighters in the history of Venezuela, who won his first world title back in 2007. He's the Jackal, Carl Frampton. Whether it's super bantamweight, featherweight, or super featherweight, he is a real danger, as tough as they come.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Barinas, Venezuela, a renowned 3-division champion of the world, here is El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Belfast, Northern Ireland, introducing a super bantamweight and featherweight champion of the world, the Jackal, Carl Frampton.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that packed. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. And this is with that jab. Nice counter punch. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Counter-punching for both these athletes. Gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That counter shot. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
On to the second round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. They exchange punches. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Good counter left hand there. He just misses with that big right hand. left counter that lands. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter shot. Oh, what a punch! And he misses with that jab. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Left counter punch will score. Well, we know that. Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder. These two are the perfect dance partners. One punch could change everything in this battle. Insane action. Left shot lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. No secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's gonna...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Trying to answer back. That left hand misses. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Time for the 5th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. You don't want to trade shots. Nice counter shot with the right hand. some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess. So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Good counter punching for both these fighters. Counter right. That left scores. Through the hook, didn't land. That's a scoring left hand. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? Off the charts action from both of these fighters. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Oh, it's all defense now for Frampton. Forget offense. Cover up, man. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Round 7, here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Left counter scores. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Got out of the way of that right hook. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax because you know what you can do in the gym.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Quick punch scores. He just misses with that jab. You both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Nice job landing that left counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Lands with the right counter. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he just missed with that left jab. The perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot with the left. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell to start round 10. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. And that's exactly where he doesn't need to be. And that'll do it. Linares is down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Good counter right-handed kick. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That left counter was perfectly timed. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill.
The Venezuelan is rocked. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. And just as... Oh boy, Carl Frampton now in some serious trouble. Frampton crumbles to the canvas. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the response, though.
And there's the bell to start round 12. We couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to bluff him.
He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here. Great counter right hand there. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.